Peugeot Oxia concept. Named after Oxia Palace, a zero-latitude zero-longitude area on Mars, the Oxia was designed and created by stylists at Peugeot's La Garde Research Center in France. The Oxia was powered by a 680 horsepower transversely mounted V6 engine, and had a top speed of over 200 miles per hour. The exterior was made of carbon fiber, Kevlar, and epoxy resin composite bonded to aluminum honeycomb and sheet panels, giving the car a lightweight and superb handling. A communications center, equipped with a computer, display screen, radio, and telephone, controlled the interior climate and provided travel data and navigational information. The radio, telephone also provided information on upcoming routes and destinations. The air conditioning system, controlled by computers, ensured the selected temperature and airflow were maintained regardless of external conditions affecting the car. When the car stopped, the system withdrew power from 18 solar cells to maintain airflow through the passenger compartment. Nobody had to look twice to realize what the 1988 Peugeot Oxia concept car was meant to be, a high-performance touring coupe. Spotlighted at the Paris Auto Show, the 1988 Peugeot Oxia concept car looked like it had just been driven in from a racetrack, and a racetrack of the future, at that. It could have, too, because unlike many prototypes and concept cars, the stunning 1988 Peugeot Oxia concept car was fully operational. And by operational, we're talking about a twin-turbo V6 churning out a whopping 670 horsepower at a near-splitting 8,200 revolutions per minute. Even with all that superpower, the Oxia wasn't a bone-shattering racing machine, but a comfortable, well-behaved motor car. Dramatic barely begins to define the 1988 Peugeot Oxia concept car's sharply angular profile. Wheels were pushed all the way out to the corners of the body, reducing front and rear overhang to a minimum. The short, plunging line of the hood, led by slatted air intakes, blended serenely into the vast windshield, with its generous and steeply angled expanse of glass. The roofline's smooth curve continued rearward to blend at an elegant tangent with the tail. At the rear, a variable aileron looked ready to carry the Oxia off the ground, perhaps into outer space, or maybe to send it burrowing down into the ground. No less unique was a view of the car from the top, which showed a body that widened at the rear rather than remaining of similar breadth throughout its length. The cockpit narrowed sharply toward the roof. Beautifully curved door windows edged into tiny triangular quarter panes. Thin edge spoilers scarcely cleared the ground, and the body sides were highlighted by deep cutouts in the lower regions.